So what I've proposed is that we actually increase our economic fund development grant to make sure that we can help some of our struggling businesses and make sure that we can keep them through some of the tough times. Because the interesting thing about it is oftentimes studies show that small business that does succumb to the pressures of an economic recession, if they had been able to hold on for an additional 6 months, would still be viable today. That says something. When you're talking about jobs and when you're talking about investment and talking about tax revenue, which is ultimately what we look for, why wouldn't I make the investment for 6 months in knowing that I could have a business that could continue to bring back returns for the county for years on years to come? The ROI is there. And so it's going to be up to us to make a commitment to say that we value small business, that we want to see you succeed. But it's not just lip service. It means that we're going to have to put our money where our mouth is and also put a little elbow grease into the mix as well. You know, we're going to have to roll up our sleeves and work with you to make sure that we support you. We do it when it comes to our large businesses, so why can't we do it for our small ones? And so I've also proposed, when it comes to procurement contracts, that we work with David Dice to create a new small business, local small business focused priority as a part of our procurement efforts. So what we'd like to do is give an additional 10 percentage points for any small business that's located here in Montgomery County. We'd also like to add an additional 10 percentage points for any woman, minority, or disabled-owned business as well. Those are the two proposals that are being sent over to David Dice and the county executive and the director of economic development this year. Those are my two initiatives to make sure that we can continue to support our small business. Rose Taylor, who's one of my senior legislative aides in my office, has been working diligently on this issue for quite some time now. And I know that Councilmember George Leventhal just a week ago had minority small business breakfast to talk about some of these very issues. We are working together to make sure that we deliver for our small businesses. I look forward to a time when I can read in the Gazette about how Montgomery County has done so well with small business, just like I can read in the front page of the Gazette about how Montgomery County helped Choice International Headquarters come to Rockville. They both are just as important, and we need to start acting like they are both just as important.